Hello there, Bobcat Nation, and welcome back to another edition of Bobcat Sports Live here at Coach Cormany Court. We are live for your Lady Bobcats JV against Martinsville. It's your host tonight, Michael Davis, alongside the one and only Mr. Doug Knight. Doug, how's it going?
It's going well. Thank you for letting me join in for a little while.
Oh, my goodness. Of course, you are always welcome. I'm glad to have you. And if you're tuning in with us, we want to say thank you. Officials tonight, by the way, Carrie Hendrick and Dan Bailey on the call. We've gotten underway. Bobcats, Martinsville. Who is Martinsville? The Bulldogs?
Bulldogs, yeah.
Bulldogs.
I couldn't wear my Butler Bulldog stuff because I didn't want.
You can always wear that. That's your son right there.
Yeah.
Is he? Is this his final year?
Yep.
There.
Yep. This will be it.
No more eligibility. Well, actually, he'd probably stay a few more years.
He had junior college years, so he, in theory, could have potentially applied for like Pavia did, but he's kind of like, if it's not going to happen now, anything, he's just like, we'll move on.
Well, and of course you're curious about the JV, but we're going to talk about this for a second longer. I've been following his career a little bit, through what would be like minor league, not minor league, but like summer league,
yeah.
and then over there, and it seems like every year he gets better and better.
He is amazing to me. I mean, of course, I'm bragging on my
Sure.
son, but his work ethic is really unbelievable. All winter long, for the month that he was home for Christmas break, every day he was lifting, throwing, or some sort of long toss or something to get better. So, and that's the only way. He had to do it every single day.
Absolutely. And what's his speed at right now?
He's topping at 95.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's like the magic number for the major league guys to want to take a look. Is once you start hitting that, that's when they start.
They look at you.
Yeah, as soon as he did it this fall, and the next day he got text from one of the major league teams saying, hey, they were interested in him, fill out these forms.
That's fantastic to hear. So good luck to him.
Appreciate it.
I assume they're starting have they started up at the school yet?
They're practicing. The games will start officially the 13th of February is when the first Division I games start. So
that is so cool. Well, just so you know, Bobcats are trailing 2-0 here. We just started the game, so if you're here, thank you again. Doug, you're my favorite listener. I can't really have favorites, but you tune in every game, and the best thing I love when you do tune in, you're always giving us little tidbits, little notes.
Yeah.
And things. So I do thank you for that, and I love having you. Isaac, if you're here most with us, Isaac's been with us all year. He does a great job, but I love having you here.
He does a great job. I enjoy listening to him.
Yeah, he's great, and I've kind of let him kind of pick up there and kind of take over the lead man role, and I think he does great. And if you don't know, he is the esports coach here at the high school.
I heard him talking about esports, but I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's the esports coach. Leads Young Life as well, but esports coach.
Okay.
They're trying to get, big money. He told me the one thing during COVID that wasn't allowed was esports.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because that's inside.
Yeah, I mean, even a lot of colleges have esports now. Butler
it's huge.
Has esports, I know for sure.
Yeah.
I think NC State or Max's has it as well.
You can get full-blown scholarship. Speaking of Max, how's he doing? Is he playing football? Nothing?
No, he's not playing anything. He's studying engineering, and he's gotten heavily involved in what they call SAE, Society Automotive Engineering.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Which is like they design and build a car, race car, and race it against a bunch of other schools.
A full-blown race car?
It's not full size. It's like a mini. It looks like a kind of a mini Indy F1 type style car, open wheel, but it's smaller. They have like cost limits and all that kind of stuff, but they start with the last year's design, and then they go and try and improve it.
When I was in high school, this is a fun fact. There was 2 tracks you could take. You could go the university path, or you could go the technical path in high school. And so if you were on the technical path, you did all the shop stuff and the cars and stuff. And we built a drag car to race against other high schools.
That's cool.
When I was in high school, we used a Nova, 1972 Nova, I believe. Don't quote me. That's probably not even close to right, but my shop, if you touched it in an inappropriate way, the shop teacher would be very upset.
Yeah.
No rubbing the paint, no rubbing dust in the paint either.
Right. Yep.
But that was a cool experience. So.
Yeah. He's loving it.
That's awesome.
He's getting a lot of good experience for what he hopefully eventually will want to get to do. So.
By the way, the Bobcats trailing by 1 here. They're pressing today. I talked to the coach before the game. He said they played man last night and they got beat a little bit, and they love dropping in like a little zone, little press zone as well. And so he felt like they got out of that a little too early yesterday. And so we might see it most of the game. We might see a little zone press and a little more zone than man on the defensive end tonight than we have in the past.
Yeah, depending on who you're playing, that it speeds a lot of times it'll speed them up.
Correct.
And so then they start making mistakes, turnovers, allowing easy baskets hopefully.
Yeah, this JV team's been pretty good. I believe all 8th graders. Is that right, Doug?
I think that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, all 8th graders. I think they've done very well. Now I believe they are out their leading scorer for the season tonight. I don't have word on what the injury is, but she is in a boot. Right now.
I saw Wolf wrapping her foot. So.
As Megan Price answers for Martinsville, so score is 4-1 here. And we came off that exciting Floyd victory for the boys the other night. That thing was exciting. That game was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Shows some grit for those boys and willing to not giving up, because they could have easily set them down 15. We're done against a really good Floyd team, and so they kept at it and chipped away at it.
And kept their leading score to 16 points, I believe, as well. So that was nice. Good defense all around. And I thought it was really nice for Ashton Taylor to, he was such a big role for the team the couple years before, and he's kind of, I don't want to say taking a step back, but seems like he has taken a little bit of a step back in that role this season. And for him to almost get that moment, he played so good in that game, rebounding, getting to the line, and then hitting that final shot. So I was really happy for him on that.
Yeah, he hadn't been starting, and he'd been coming off the bench, but I even told Alex a couple of times, like he wasn't starting when he was on JV, and
right.
But at the end of the game, he was always in there. So it's like I don't care. Starting doesn't matter as long as you're getting playing time. And if you're in at the end of a close game, that tells you where the coach feels about you. So.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the greatest coaches in basketball history, Rick Deacon Barnes. He would start 5 guys, and then the end of the game rolls around, and it's only 3 of them are out there, and we got the 2 of the same guys that are coming off the bench. That's a Bobcats answer with a 3. Ella Turner knocked it down. A couple of these girls for the Bobcats will definitely light it up on the scoreboard, and they'll definitely shoot threes. Jada Newcomb, loves attacking the basket as Martinsville answers. Megan Price answers. I don't even have her on my sheet.
Yeah, I don't either.
I got it from the scores table, by the way.
I don't even have a 15 or a Price.
Maybe I just forgot to – maybe I left them out.
Maybe.
But I definitely took a picture.
Martinsville looks like they like to get out and run as much as they can.
Bobcats do as well. So this could be a game of who wants to run more. This Martinsville team does look, though, like they're ready to just roll at all times. Like to go down low. They have a great, very tall post player, Kirsten Henderson, down there. So that'll be an interesting matchup to watch.
Yeah, see if they utilize her.
The Bobcats do have Yanni Hayes, who can typically match up with most big girls, but she did go down with an injury a week and a half ago, and I haven't seen her play as much since then. So as Turner gets her 3 blocked, it does go out of bounds. So again, your score 7-4, Martinsville lead. But this team has a lot of potential, Doug. Again, 8th grade, all 8th graders, and we know the depth is, I wouldn't say lacking on the varsity, but not as much as other schools. So this will be really nice to see when all these ladies step up and can play significant minutes for the Bobcats next year for sure.
I'm curious, have they been playing together and like at AAU? I know there's a couple AAU teams. I don't know what age groups they are. Have they been playing together for a while? It kind of looked like there's some synergy there.
There is. I know, I know Newcomb plays. Like you said, it seems like they all play. I don't know exactly what teams are on, but I know Newcomb plays and Turner plays.
Looks like Honor Brown plays too, the way
I think
with
so.
her skill.
I think so. Which is AAU is so huge right now.
Yeah.
It's getting. In fact, I was talking about this before the game. It's not Bobcat related, but a guy I went to high school with. He's a coach of a national AAU team, and his son, which is crazy. His son is the third best player in the class. Would you like to guess the class?
It
is 2026 right now.
So it's probably like 2031.
2036.
Oh, wow.
Third best player in the class of 2036, which that's 10 years from now. So he's, 8 years old.
He can't. I mean, that's all great and nice to throw out there, but
yeah. Oh well, trust me, he does.
I can tell you,
it is fun. He's a good. He played actually Division I and overseas as well, but it's just so funny to see this AAU circuit.
I can remember Elijah Kelly playing on a team with Brooklyn Vic, and Brooklyn was ranked top one of the top players, and I think Elijah was the same class as him at the time. And they were both ranked like top 5 in their class, ranked whatever that meant. But it obviously means that they have potential to be really good.
Which we were just talking about him the other day as the Martinsville Bulldogs, by the way, up 12-4 on the Bobcats. As you are tuning into this game, you're thinking, why are you talking about other stuff? That could be why. But he played the other night at the university, right?
Yeah, he played against Longwood. He plays for Longwood.
Longwood, yeah.
And they came and played Radford. So he actually got to start.
That's great.
He made 1 of 2 threes. I don't remember how many points he ended up with. Not a whole lot because he just didn't take a lot of shots. But I wished he got more playing time. I see his defense, I think, is so good compared to a lot of these guys.
Well, where do you think he learned it?
What's that?
I said, where do you think he learned it?
Oh, I know. I totally believe that. That's why he starts, is because that defense is so good.
Yeah. No doubt. And it's fun to watch, like, over the years, the Radford Bobcats, just the talent, especially, the girls for sure, but on the boys' side, you look at like a 15-year stretch where you see guys, coming out and going in college and going overseas and just this strand run of just all the talent. And I do think, how you're coached at the high school level definitely plays into a part of that.
Yeah, and like especially the defense side of it, I think people just don't even understand how important that is at the next level. That's what separates some of these guys. I can think about some other schools that have had some really high talented scorers, but they don't make it to the next level, and a lot of it's because they don't exhibit those skills, or maybe they either aren't taught or just don't have the desire to learn them. But it's so important to come into it with that.
Especially at the college level, for example. Unless you're, in the 1% of scorers in college, you better be able to play defense, or no one's going to look at you.
Yeah.
Because and we talked about Rick Barnes earlier. We've had guys who could only score and they wouldn't see the floor because they couldn't play defense.
Yeah.
So I think it definitely matters, and it's fun being here. Cormany Court. Is this the second year of Cormany Court? Is that right? Or the third?
I think it's second. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I can't. Memory's not all that great.
Mine's not either, Doug. And I'm a little bit younger than you.
Yeah, thinking about that, the defense thing too on that is like I think about Max, my son Max.
Yeah.
He started for 2 years and played 3 for varsity. And those 2 years he started, he wasn't a scorer at all, but he started because of his defense. Some of those guys were way bigger than him and way more talented basketball players, but playing good, smart defense can go such a long way, and that's why they would put him out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can even go back further with like a DJ Baylor or Alante Doyle back in the day.
Yes, that's
oh my gosh,
yeah.
Literally out there for defense.
Yeah.
I mean, and those guys could score, but like they started and played so much because of the hustle and the effort and the defensive prowess they had. So even thinking back to those guys, like it's been incredible just to see what translates and the Bobcats are looking to answer here out of the period. They've had a couple good looks, got the rebound. A jump ball is going to be called. So it will be Martinsville ball. Long trip. Again, if you're wondering, the boys on the road as well at Martinsville. We'll try to keep you updated with that the best we can.
The I know the JV stuff will be on Max Preps. So I'll
And
check
you have an
check.
account, right? I tried to look up some Max Preps the other day, Doug. I don't have a 33 on my roster.
So that
23. That was Jordan Thomas took it coast to coast.
okay. So looks like the JV boys are up 14-7.
14-7. Nice.
In the second quarter.
Is that real time? Is somebody updating that in real time?
Yeah, Rentschler's dad does it.
We actually talked about reaching out to Max Preps to be a official scorer. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
But obviously we haven't done that. But it's Bobcats to the line. Number 22, Anna Brown, misses her first as Kenya Von Collins and Allie Ramsey checking in for the Bobcats.
Well, I might be able to set you up with the Max Preps thing.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Because there's it's really kind of weird because there's no ownership.
Lane violation.
Yep.
Hello, Princess. That was my daughter who just walked by. Doug, she was sitting up there a minute ago by herself eating a cheeseburger.
Where'd she get that?
I don't know.
Might
Not
have
here.
to turn her in for sneaking
Bringing
food.
in food.
Yeah.
We'll have to tell the assistant principal about that.
Yeah.
Bobcats get the rebound. Brown did off the miss and doesn't get it to go. So 14-4, and the Dogs are coming back down the other way. Tipped out of bounds by the Bobcats. You're right. This Martinsville team loves running the floor right now, and they do it well. They're doing it well.
Yeah, I would like to see us do it. Like I've watched a couple of our inside girls grab rebounds, and they kind of just we're not really going after and trying to push the ball. I don't know what their dribbling skills are, but I like to see us push the ball a little even more because neither team is really hustling down the floor, I don't think.
Right. It maybe behoove is the word I'm looking for. Maybe if we dropped it.
Word.
Is it? if they drop back from that press, because they keep getting a lot of transition mid-range jumpers out of it. If we just kind of stepped it back a little bit, and so we're set up on defense. But I agree with you. If we rip the board down and take it out, it also allows our other girls to go in transition, right?
Yep.
So it's instead of just like, maybe one or two girls, we got, 2 and 3 and 4 girls running the floor. But it's always helpful when you have a big man who can run the floor and dribble, which is, in fact, our JV boys have that right now.
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Rentschler. Yeah, Jackson.
He's had a great season so far.
Yeah,
fun to watch.
He's very fun to watch, very skilled. If he'll continue to work, sky's the limit for him.
Oh, absolutely. And we've talked about him a lot on the call. He almost reminds me of like a Jones.
Yeah.
A little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Miles you're talking about? Or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's he's still growing into that lanky body of his. But he's still pretty strong on top of that. But as he continues to develop that, he'll be able to really dominate. Honestly, if he I don't know how much taller he'll get, but his skill level is already so good. If he continues to advance that, he'll be able to dominate on the court.
Henderson gets it to go for Martinsville. So 16-4 is your score as a travel is going to be called. Kenya Von Collins tried to work it into the post as Hayes will come in. So Bobcats are putting some size on the court to kind of help out with that rebounding. But like you said, typically the Bobcats with this little press typically cause the other team to have troubles. I do feel like this Martinsville team is breaking it pretty well. So maybe if we drop that back, that might be helpful.
Yeah, or go to a zone press, try and trap instead of like we're kind of just man to man, and somebody gets beat and then they're done.
Right.
They're not able to catch back up. But if you go to a zone trap and try and intercept a pass.
I like when we try to kind of trap on this side right here, and then your only option is to throw it mid-court. Yep. You got somebody trailing a little bit, and they take it. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And you get to use this sideline here as an extra defender.
Right.
If we're talking about low-quality presses, I mean, there's a lot out there, but that's one of my favorites. I'm not a basketball coach, though, so.
So, I mean, part of the problem is, like, the person throwing it in bounds, we're not guarding them at all. So as soon as they get it inbounds, they're throwing it right back to that person, and they just take it up the court.
Take it up the court.
So
as Hayes makes her presence known in the paint there, Martinsville had a good look at the basket.
Yeah.
Hayes shifted over and got her.
Her height really helped her there.
It did.
I didn't know how tall she was. She's really tall.
Really tall. Again, had a knee injury a couple weeks ago. Went down late in a game, just kind of fell down awkwardly. And so she has a lot of potential with her height as she gets older. So I'm curious to see, how that turns out. Grader. They will give it to her in the paint too, and she'll turn around and throw it up, and she does right there. Almost gets it to go.
It's almost like you knew that was coming.
Yeah, I did. As the Bobcats answer off the rebound. So again, Hayes, that presence, right? So it draws the defender over, and they have to, as number 44, Kenya Von Collins, tried to get a steal and hits. I believe that was number 21, Jewel Martin. She took a shot right there.
Yeah, just got we were a little late to get there.
As Gardner checks in here for the Bobcats. Martinsville have a 10-point lead, looking to extend that a little bit. They like attacking the paint here, and they get it into number 12. She dumps it off. Number 21, Jewel Martin gets it to go.
Good passing, great passing. Good vision and seeing that open right under the basket.
Well, and that Henderson right there, number 12, 9 times out of 10, she has the green light to take that up. But she said, I'm going to make the extra smart pass and gets it to go. And that's probably the better basketball play, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she definitely has the light to go, but that is the better basketball play as the Bobcats look to answer. They're going to get fouled on the shot. So that's going to send Gardner to the line.
That's third foul on number 5.
Oh, wow.
Is that Scal?
I think they've only committed 3 fouls in the quarter. Or I guess we're in the second period now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Still. There's not neither team has a lot on the bench, so you get somebody in foul trouble, that could be a big issue.
That can be a huge issue. As Gardner makes the second, Bobcats trail by 11 here. Playing a little bit better here in the second, though, Doug, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I like to. And there's forced another turnover there on a bad pass. Like to see us try and get that lead down to maybe 6 or 7 before halftime to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, like you said, not a lot of depth for Martinsville. The Bobcats don't either, but that does, their height down there in the paint right now that they kind of are utilizing eventually could tire out. And so I'd be curious. It's not like you're going to see someone come in with Henderson's size. Yeah. So it does let them go small and maybe run a little bit more. But as the Martinsville Bulldogs look to answer with a 3, that was by Price. She missed it, but she made one earlier. Has a good shot. As they look to attack again off the rebound, blocked by Anna Brown for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it was nice catch up. Kind of got caught behind her and then was able to catch back up to make the block.
Martinsville looking to inbound. They get it up and under. Number 21, Martin, gets fouled on the shot. And at least if you're going to foul there, Doug, the shot doesn't get made.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things I hate when it's a clear, I'm fouling thing, is when you foul them so soft that they still score.
Yeah.
If you're going to foul.
Make sure they don't make that extra and one.
Yeah. And not in a malice, just.
Yeah, right.
Just foul.
Yep. Just make it clear it's not going to have a chance to get in.
Right. Absolutely. What did you say that boys JV score was?
It was 14-7 in the second quarter. I'll check it again.
Martinsville off the miss, gets a rebound, another opportunity. It's going to be a jump ball, so that would be Bobcat basketball. A nice hustle there by the Bobcats to gain that possession back. Ramsey's going to throw it in. Brown's going to bring it down.
17-10 with about a minute left.
17-10.
So Anna Brown drives in, draws the foul. I'd like to see her pull up and take a little short jumper there sometimes too. That's a tough skill to learn, but if you practice that and get good at it, that she could have easily had a pretty easy jumper right there.
The problem is I hate to say, analytics are killing the game of basketball in that regard, right?
Yeah, agree.
So, like, teams like, Alabama and a lot of these NBA guys, I mean, it goes back to – what's that guy? He was at the Hornets and the Knicks. He was at the Knicks for a long time. Houston Rockets. D'Antoni, maybe? Is that his name? White hair, older guy.
Oh, yeah,
Coached for the Lakers for a little bit as well.
I know you're talking about, though.
I think it's D'Antoni. Anyway, these guys are proponents of layups or threes, and the NBA is full of it now. But mid-range jumpers are like the enemy of the state, right? So a lot of coaches still use it, and a lot of teams will give it to you because it's not a high percentage shot, so to speak, as the Bobcats are going to play defense now after it tipped out of bounds, 18-7. Good defense here right now, Doug.
Yeah.
Trying to stop them.
Making them use clock and trying to make them make the mistake.
Good pass, number 23. I thought she had a clear line here. Decided to dump it off. Stolen away by Brown for the Bobcats. And here they go, Anna Brown. 1 minute to go. Steps up with a three. It's up. It's no good. And the Bulldogs are going to rebound the basketball. And here they come. 15, Price with it. She'll shoot a three. Dribbles behind her back. Step back jumper, no good. Good little shot there. Just couldn't get to go.
That's a hard shot to make, especially their age and development sizes. She had it there easily.
The Bobcats are going to bring it down the floor after it was tipped out of bounds. 55 seconds to go. Doug, I know it's 55 seconds, a long time. Can you try to hold with 55 seconds? I know there's no shot clock. It's a little bit harder. Bobcats do put up a three instead.
I would say when you're down 11, you want to try and
just try to get as many shots up as you can
at this point.
Yeah, if it's like 6 or so, 5 or 6 maybe, but as 10 seconds. I don't think she was all the way across. As she definitely got it off. Now she was standing on this like midways, so that must have been very close.
Yeah, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting.
It seemed fast, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cool with it, but it did seem fast. It's like 7 seconds. Bobcats, Turner puts up a three, no good. She's going to get her own rebound, tipped around. Hayes tries to get it. Ball still on the floor, and I believe Gardner is going to be called for a foul.
Yeah, the ball's going loose, and she just kind of pushed somebody out of the way to get to it. So
yeah, I can't do that.
Nah, that's all right.
Even if it's a 50-50 ball, I can't do that.
Well, it's interesting. Sometimes that gets called. Sometimes it doesn't.
You're absolutely right.
I've seen a guy on the floor and somebody jump over top of him and on him and still get the jump ball.
You're absolutely right. Bobcats looking to get a steal. Tipped out of bounds. I think it went off Martinsville, and it did. So the Bobcats, good defensive kind of possessions the last couple of times. They should be inbounded right over there. 18-7. So the Bobcats haven't scored as much here in the second, but I think their defense has definitely improved here.
Yeah, I'd like to see us on this. We got 9 seconds. Try and get it inside and get up a quick shot.
Tried to. Stolen away by the Bulldogs. Ball still around. They get it in to Newcomb. Newcomb puts it up. No good. So the Bobcats did get a look at the basket there, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, good hustle at the end, but just couldn't make the shot.
So Bobcats are trailing 18-7 here at the half. Good first half for the Bulldogs. I thought they came out hot in the first quarter. I thought the defense of the Bobcats stepped up a little bit in that second there and kind of held them in check, even though they still have 18 points.
Yeah, they forced a lot of good turnovers, but just couldn't capitalize on them in any way. We probably need to see if we can get the ball early and get down the floor to get layups instead of waiting on them to set up their defense. We seem to be struggling getting off the shots against that zone defense they're putting up. Yeah,
well, not only are they, in a few areas a little bit lengthier than the Bobcats, they seem to be outpacing the Bobcats, which not a lot of teams do in any Bobcat program, right? So the Bulldogs are definitely – I'm curious to see how the varsity matchup will go. I'm also really interested to see the boys' game tonight. I believe – you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the Martinsville Bulldogs beat Floyd by 22 or something. Does that sound right?
Closer to 30, I think.
Oh, wow, 30. Okay, well.
Yeah, that one shocked me.
Yeah, that is shocking. Well, Floyd's pretty good, so.
Yeah. Everybody had them to win our district, and
they've dropped a few games here lately.
yeah, they're third right now. I mean, Radford will have to play them again, and they got to play Martinsville again, so they've got a chance to pull back close with everybody. But Martinsville's really shown up and seems to be the top dog right now.
Yeah,
and I'm interested to see. I think we have more athleticism than Floyd does to match up with Martinsville, because I think that's how they won that game. But I don't know if we'll have enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot. They're new to the Three Rivers District this year. Is that correct?
That's correct, yep.
So, and one thing, even to bounce back to the way Floyd played the other night, I thought in the first half they did a really good job going down low to their bigs.
Yep.
And then they kind of went away from the second half, and it seemed to, go guard heavy maybe in the Farley direction, and it just didn't work out for them in the long run.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how the Bobcats will do tonight. The one fun thing about the Bobcats is that anybody on any given night could be the leading scorer. The interesting thing about that, obviously, again, is you don't have a guy when it comes down to brass tacks, who's going to get me a bucket here. So there's pros and cons to that.
Yeah, actually, that last second shot that Ashton took, in my head, I was like, we're going to go to Pace. He's been kind of
especially attacking the basket.
It was either going to be Pace or Blake, and maybe that was the diversion, was to take it away from them or make them think that was going to be the ones taking the shot, and Ashton ended up being pretty wide open, honestly.
Because Blake has been getting a lot of screens set for him at the top for wide open threes, and then Pace has been attacking the basket, does great. One of the fastest players on the floor any given night. And we saw that tripping back to the Fort Chisholm tournament. He was being defended in one spin move, and he's at the basket. So I thought the play was I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah,
for sure. And that was an awesome moment. But yeah, I'm curious to see how that game goes in Martinsville tonight. Will we play them at home?
Yeah, that'll be the last regular season game.
Oh wow!
So it's another.
That's senior night, huh?
Yeah, it'll be senior night.
Who scheduled that?
Well,
Mr. Wade, huh?
Mr. Wade, yep.
I talked to him about that.
Yeah.
That's one you schedule I don't know.
Usually it's been Floyd as our last, or is it Floyd or no? It's usually Carroll had been our last games, and the rotation of within the district, but it changed, I guess. I guess with Allegheny leaving and Martinsville coming in, that was the way the schedule worked. But in the past, when with Q and all them, that probably would have been the championship of the district.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So, and I know Rick Cormany always, when he was trying to make his schedule, he was trying to make it not just tough to get better, but he was also making it playing better schools, bigger schools, to get points.
Correct.
So we never had to go to Martinsville to play in the playoffs.
Right.
That it was always either here or a neutral court, because didn't want to go down there and play.
I remember, those teams were so much fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But I will never forget, I believe it was at the Dedman Center playing against Martinsville. And is he still there?
No.
He's a classic rips the coat off guy. Hello, Princess. Of course, you can always have a huggy. Classic rip the coat off guy.
Yeah.
Sweating through the shirt. I'll never forget that. I also will never forget when, we've talked a lot about this guy over the years, and he deserves it. That state championship run when we faced Gate City and Mac McClung in the Dedman Center.
Yep.
That place was standing room only,
that
was electric.
That was amazing. To be there and to see that crowd. I've never seen a crowd that big there with RU.
Never.
So
never.
To see that, I think everybody still talks about that. And the line when you drove up was halfway around the Dedman Center on the sidewalk.
Yeah, luckily I had credential passes at the time with Bobcat Sports Live. And I wasn't on the call or anything, but I had them. So I just used them and no one asked questions. And that's the way I like it.
Of course.
But those were such fun times, and I love. And again, you're wondering, you're at a JV girls game talking about all this stuff. Well, Doug's only going to be here for the first game, is that right?
That's correct.
So we're going over all this stuff. Hasn't been with us this year, we're reminiscing. I do think, though, we're talking about those boys teams. Again, me and Isaac have talked a lot about this. Coach Fisher obviously played under Coach Cormany, and everyone on the staff currently right now, I believe, did as well. And so nothing skipped a beat from that. But it's almost like, and it's the same, but it's different. It almost feels like Coach Fisher's having to rebuild the program, even though he's not, right?
Right.
And so I think in years to come, it'll be a great thing. But it does feel like it's almost like we're on an upward trajectory
Absolutely.
from where we are right now.
And if you really think about it a little bit, is we kind of had 2 years where we're out, I won't even say down, but certainly the first year that we didn't have Gavin and Elijah with that crew when they transferred out was a tougher year because they were a core of the team, and without them there was a lot of people that had to step up, and some of them honestly just weren't quite ready or skilled for it.
Right.
So that was kind of a down year. But if we'd had Gavin and Elijah that year, it would have been another year to the state championship,
no
probably.
doubt, for sure.
And so then last year was honestly not an awful year. It wasn't up to some of the previous years, but it wasn't awful.
Right.
So I think I definitely feel like things are going the right way, and Coach Fisher, a lot of people, he's the mastermind of a lot of things that the Bobcats have done over the years,
right?
Especially offensively. So we're not going to miss much if at all. We just keeping the athletes coming in, keep developing skill. I think we're missing some skill that we had. You don't have the
right.
Cams, the Gavins, and Elijahs that could just at will shoot and make a big chunk of them. But we've got some guys that can do that, or potentially will do that. So just keep developing.
I do think the defense has looked really good this year. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of been the backbone of why we've gotten some of these victories. I mean, even if I hate to pick on this one game, but it's a perfect example. Going back to this Floyd game, they're averaging like 67 points a game or something.
Yeah.
And we hold them to 50.
Yeah.
And they really had nothing going, and that's kind of been the bread and butter of the season. And so it would be helpful, obviously, if any given night you had someone who could go get 30.
Yeah.
But like you said, we don't have that. And so, but I do love it. If I have to nitpick, though, Doug, next time you talk to Coach Fisher, for me, tell him to save some of those timeouts for the end of the game.
Yeah, I agree. I hate this. Wasn't Floyd, but it was the other. Was it Blacksburg? Or whichever game it was where he'd used like 3 or 4 in the first half.
The first half.
And I was like, whoa.
I think yeah. It's again, that's being nitpicky.
Yeah.
But that would be my only gripe that I have so far this year. Yeah. Save some of those timeouts because you never know when you're going to need them. Now you can't take them with you, so use them. But
yeah, I'm a fan of maybe using one in the first half and then keeping the rest for the second half, but it doesn't always work that way.
No, sometimes you got to use them.
Yep, and it worked out for him.
I think they've won
obviously 6 in a row now.
On a roll.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing to get. I mean, it'd be great to get the Martinsville win tonight.
Oh yeah, it would be something nobody was expecting at all, and think those kids and for their confidence would be huge.
Oh, absolutely. And again, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight, Michael Davis Duncan Night. We want to thank our sponsor, Elite AC and Heating out of Christiansburg, your HVAC experts for elite comfort. If you need them, I would go ahead and call them. We got a big storm coming, and they can help you.
It's going to get cold.
And I was told they are capable of helping you in this. It's going to be cold, the ice, a lot of snow, and we don't want any power problems, any heating problems, but if you have them, call Elite AC in Christiansburg. They're our audio sponsor for the year, which we are lucky to have.
Now you said they have a Cybertruck?
They do have a Cybertruck. You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, my gosh, they're everywhere. It's
I don't get out much, so.
That's true. That's true. You've never seen their Cybertruck or a Cybertruck?
Oh, I've seen Cybertrucks, but I've never seen theirs.
Yeah, no, it's got their whole wrapping. The whole thing's wrapped. And so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking. And we were glad to have them as a sponsor. They helped us set up or get all this new stuff. We had to buy. As you know, we had trouble. We had trouble with NFHS over the last few years.
Yeah.
And so we finally got that squared away. And so we think thank them. We are a little behind the scenes, Doug, hoping to get another sponsor in the works. We got that in the works, so and we may come with cool cups, so I'll try to get you one.
All right, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, great opportunity to advertise your business. Give you all sorts of props for that.
Not only are you always live on YouTube, but forever, anyone on NFHS around the country gets to hear your business forever. The game's all you can watch that game forever until NFHS goes away. So
they've got some competition. I know Huddle is
Huddle's big. I know Baller TV is a little bit bigger than that, but a lot of people are moving to Huddle right now.
Yeah.
What's your thought on that?
I don't really.
Is it cheaper?
The game I watched was the boys at James River. James River uses Huddle. They used to be on NFHS.
Right.
For me, it was free to watch. So I don't have a subscription to Huddle. So I don't know if I just was able to sneak in and somehow get it because I have an account with the Huddle, but
I have a Huddle account as well,
and not a subscription of any kind. So I don't know if that is a temporary thing or that was just me getting lucky or.
As the Bobcats put it up and answer.
2 in a row.
Ella Turner. So Bobcats now down 9 here. Played good defense to start the end to end the half. They're playing pretty good defense. Got to stop this Martinsville team. Good screen set. And the Bobcats do come up with the rebound. I would like them to slow it down a little bit here. As they do. Kick it out to Brown. Got to reset here.
Yeah, I like Kenya bringing the ball up the court.
That's exactly what you talked about.
Yeah, being out right off the basket and putting pressure on them. Just maybe look for a guard a little sooner to get the
I'm
offense.
thinking like half court.
Yeah. Right.
Take a few, 5 dribbles out and say, hey, here we go.
Yep, agree.
As they do get it back to her, Kenya Von Collins gets it ripped away, though. That was number 15, Price. She had a great first quarter. As a block's going to be called and a bounce. You can't count that basket, right?
No, that's not. There's no continuation in high school.
Not only can you not count it, I don't know that was necessarily a block either.
Yeah, it's a foul one way or the other, whether it was a charge or a.
I would agree with that statement.
But I don't.
It definitely has to be on the floor, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't LeBron out there.
No. But yeah, no, they gave the basket. For sure.
No, they did. He said count it. I bet he's from Martinsville. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He drove a long way then.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah.
That would be awful. Bobcats trailing. Started out good here in the first couple minutes, but the Martinsville Bulldogs putting it on 25-11 now. Bobcats did bring it down to 9, but the last couple possessions they pulled away. Brown gets it ripped again, so they push the pace here. Ayuka puts it up, no good. But here come the Bobcats off the miss. Bobcats bringing it down. Von Collins puts it up, no good. Anna Brown running the floor, gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled.
Yeah, she started the break and she finished it. She was all over the floor. One of the issues we're seeing is we're turning the ball over. We got to be a little more protective of the ball because we keep making passes and getting us either stolen or creating issues for us. So
I do like that hustle though from Brown right there.
She's definitely not afraid to go get in the mix.
Well, and when you're down in a game like that, when you see your teammate going out there and still hustling, it's almost like, well, wait a second. I can pull through this. Like, we can fight through this. But if everyone looks down, it's almost like you're walking uphill at that point. So as Brown makes the first and the second. That's what the Bobcats needed. Down 12 now. They're kind of dropping back here out of the press a little bit. Brown's asking for help here. Mid-range jumper, good, knocked down. Jewel Martin. That's a good shot.
Easily, yeah. Made it look easy.
But the Bobcats take a timeout. That'll be a full timeout. So Bobcats, Martinsville started out hot in the first, and then the Bobcats kind of picked pace a little bit, and then here they are, starting out hot here in the second half.
Yeah, the Bobcats didn't do a good job on getting back on defense of making sure they were matched up.
Right.
Somehow she was wide open. That should never happen. I'm sure that's what Coach is talking about now is when we're getting back, we got to find whoever we're guarding. I might not be too upset if we went to a zone. I'm not a big fan of zone defenses, but I might not be too upset here.
That's interesting you said that. I actually said that to him before the game started.
Oh, really?
I said, let's play some zone tonight. And he goes, But
Yeah.
I'm not a basketball coach.
Yeah, I mean, there's the fine. So to me, there's a fine line. So when I was doing AAU with my boys, I ran man because I knew no matter what was going to happen when they got to varsity, that's all they ran.
Sure.
So it was about development. I wanted to win, but if we didn't win, then because I stuck the man, I was okay with that.
Well, right.
Here your wins and losses matter a little bit. I mean, you don't.
And
you
it
don't
is
like to
about
say
development.
that.
But a little zone would be nice.
I think it would be interesting to see what happened and see if they could create some problems.
That's funny you say that. Again, behind the scenes here, this is what Bobcat Sports Live is about. When Candace was coaching under Coach Connor, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a season where they were like, Coach, you got to let us run zone. You got to let us run zone. Like, we can't compete this year unless we run zone. He's like, nope, no zone, man. So they didn't. They ran man all the time, and they got beat by 30 every game. But that happens. But it is, again, like you said, at the high school level and up, there's some programs, right? There's even some colleges that only run zone, right?
Yep.
And that's a philosophy of the head coach, right?
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, everyone's running man. And typically, especially if you have the athletes, that's the best strategy, right? But
yeah, and like in JV, even boys too, some of the shooting skills aren't as strong. That was Jada Newcomb making a shot. Nice little play up there.
She has a great game. She attacks the basket well.
Yeah, but it seems like we're getting – the reason I'm thinking zone is we're getting out of position on guarding some of their players. So it's like if we are in zone, you're really more guarding a space than a person. So
Correct.
you can it's easier to be in the right position. Plus it also – you don't run quite as much, so you don't get as tired, which is also a kind of thing when you have fewer players.
Fewer players and running, it seems like as number 5, Skyly Ayukeda. I'm sure I butchered that.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance. But they love running the floor, and they're doing pretty good at it. So I think you're right. I think that might be the best thing. Bobcats get into Hayes off the glass, no good. As it's tipped out of bounds, I believe, off Martinsville.
Yep.
I wish Hayes could knock that down with consistency.
She could. I mean, they're not stopping her from shooting at all.
No.
Not even close.
I'd like to see him go back to her right now, actually. Give her another shot at it.
Yeah.
Newcomb attacks, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Hayes, gets it, puts it up, no good. As Hayes is fighting for it, as Gardner and Hayes kind of took it away from each other, and here comes Martinsville attacking Price, puts it in, it's good.
Yeah,
but like you said, if Hayes could develop that to consistency, maybe like 7 out of 10 times it goes in, that would be clutch.
That was when I played. I had a turnaround jump shot, and I could make it 60-70% of the time with my eyes closed probably. So it becomes a good weapon. Just something you just have to practice. As Brown gets fouled going up, she's going to draw a 2-shot foul.
31-17
I really
is
like
your
her pushing
score.
the ball too.
I do too, and it does hurt the Bobcats that again, Kaylee Moser, is that how you say that? Is out. She is out, so that does not help from a scoring standpoint and defensive standpoint. I believe she shooting guard for the Bobcats. Brown usually handles it, but she can as well.
Well, if she's a shooting guard or shooter, then
oh, she's a shooter, and she'll shoot it from the parking lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she'll shoot it.
Yeah, I haven't watched much, but if you got somebody like Brown bringing the ball up, and she has somebody to get it to take the shots, there's nothing better than that.
As Brown's looking to make her second free throw here. Shot is up, is no good. Hayes fighting for it, Gardner fighting for it, and it's going to be out of bounds off the Bobcats, so Martinsville ball. Good hustle there by the Bobcats.
Yeah, Gardner, she kind of beat her person on the block and was able to get in there and just couldn't quite hang on to it.
Bobcats get the rebound here. Newcomb brings it down. Gets it to Brown. Brown's going to slowly bring the ball up here. Bobcats do need to get something going offensively, though, Doug.
Well, we're getting good. Like they're running, Martinsville's running the zone, and we're penetrating it.
Absolutely.
And getting either good passes or decent shots, just not making very much of it.
Travel's going to be called on the Bobcats. Gardner tried to. She had the steal. She got the steal and just took one too many steps. Which I got a complaint, Doug, since we're here, and that was a travel. I'm not loving the travels calls this year in boys basketball.
What do you mean?
Just seems inconsistent, right? So, and maybe high school is a little bit different, and you can correct me. You're more of a rules guy than I am. But your gather's not part of your steps, correct? So once you've gathered it, then, 1, 2, walk, right?
Right.
But you can take 70 steps in a gather step, right? Does that make sense? Like if you dribble and your hand's not on the ball or anything, like it doesn't matter how many steps you take, correct?
Right.
I don't feel like that's called
consistently
well in the last few games. It just, But again, I'm being nitpicky. But it's just so frustrating.
Yeah.
To watch some of these games be called and something that should be what feels like would be a travel, and then other things that's clearly, you see it all the time. And and I know NBA is different, and that's not what we're talking about here. But as long as you take that dribble and your step, and then once even if you do take the steps, if you come out of it, if you shoot the ball, you're fine, right?
Yeah. You can't stop though. You can't sit there and hold it.
Correct.
Like stop and then hold it.
Yeah. So anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, when I was filming the boys, I guess it was JV game. I think it was Jackson Rensselaer did he's so long-legged that when he takes a Euro step, he covers some
the
ground.
other night.
Yeah. And the guy sitting next to me was a Floyd. His grandson was on the Floyd team, and he's like, "That's a walk," and I'm like. Back in our day, it was a walk, but nowadays that Euro step is fine.
It's fine. As the Bobcats get 2 looks at the basket, a foul is going to be called on the Bulldogs. I actually thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good defense there.
Pretty decent.
But the Bobcats are going to get lucky and go to the line here with 23 seconds to go. So Newcomb's going to go to the line. I believe Newcomb the other night, Doug, was 8 for 10 from the free throw line.
Oh wow!
Last week.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Need to get her to work with the varsity boys and see what they.
No kidding. What were we, 50% the other night?
Yeah, I sent you stats today, by the way, so hopefully you'll get a chance to look through them. It's kind of interesting.
Did you send me a text or an email?
Email.
Oh, cool.
Because it's got some PDF stuff on it. But yeah, my high school coach was adamant on we need to shoot 50% from the floor and 75% from the free throw line. And those two things will win majority of your games that way.
Oh, absolutely right. In fact, the Tennessee Vols lost to Kentucky last week by 1. We missed 11 free throws.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we're a college basketball team. And we pay guys to be there. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Martinsville looking to take the last shot of the period. Couldn't break the defense there by the Bobcats. Was that Brown?
Yeah. He was all over it.
Locked down. Some of the fans in the stands were wanting 5 seconds.
Yeah, one of them behind the microphone right here, too.
Yeah.
I might have had fingers up, holding them up.
You did. It felt like, 10 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Nobody was counting that, but that's okay.
It's weird watching, college now, too, because they don't really do that. It's –
No.
And so it's
is that even in the rule?
I mean,
I'm sure is it in the rule book still?
I don't think it is in college because they got the shot clock and
they have a shot clock. And is there still 10 seconds
for half court?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's still that.
I actually think soon I would like to see a shot clock in high school.
I think it's coming.
I think the only argument essentially is how much money it would cost to implement.
Yeah, right. You got to buy the equipment and you have to pay somebody to do it. And essentially it's its own thing. Someone can't run the score and run the clock. Nope.
And then, sports are so expensive. The basketballs are like $120.
Oh, jeez.
They're brand new, by the way, this year. The new Evo basketball.
Oh, really?
The new one is like $120. I talked to Coach Morris about it. They had to buy a bunch of them. But they're expensive. They're great balls.
Yeah.
But they are expensive.
Well, I hopefully, and I assume that part of it was making sure all schools are using the same ball, because, like, I remember several years ago there was an issue where Radford was using the Eva Shield or Evolution, I think it was.
Yep.
And somebody else was using the Evo ball, and it was a whole different feel.
Completely different.
And so.
Well, there was, even in the NCAA, there's one ball for the tournament, but schools are allowed to use, there's 3 different balls in the NCAA approved, right?
Yeah.
Well, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
If you're using a different ball all season, you get to the tournament and you're using a different ball than everybody else.
Yeah.
And it's a huge difference. And the stats would show that. I think at one point, all the teams basically using the ball that the tournament was using did better than the teams not. So, but they're expensive, Doug.
Yep.
Bobcats make the first at the line. That's Gardner. Don't quote me here, but that might be her first free throw of the season.
She's doing them one-handed. You see that?
I did see that. Does somebody want to explain that? What's with the one hand? Anybody want to? Somebody's got to explain that to me, Doug. There's a shoe down, too. They can't stop play for that, correct?
No.
Unless somebody trips on it or
because that happened. That happened in the Floyd game, didn't it? Didn't somebody?
Yeah, it was our point guard, which is Rollins.
Colton Rollins.
Yeah. He carried it for a while.
Yeah, that was weird.
One of the players on the other team kicked it. That would technically be a tech, right?
You would think.
In football, it's a flag for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it should have been something. I don't know. There may not be a rule on it, but to me, it wasn't the right thing.
Oh my goodness! Thank you. I love you. Love you.
Brown with the quick putback for 2 gets to 11-point lead now.
The Bobcats are rolling here in the fourth. If they can get a couple more stops, and they come up with one right there, Bobcats trying to get it out. A jump ball is going to be called, so it will go to Martinsville. Bobcats, I believe the Bobcats are trying to call timeout right there.
May have missed it, yeah.
As the official told the coach to calm down a little bit. However, in that stance, that timeout would have been nice to have.
Yeah.
Bobcats get a steal here. Brown up to Newcomb. Newcomb attacking. Shot is up. No good. Gardner rebounds. Puts it up, and she's fouled.
Great hustle by her getting back down the court.
Great hustle.
Getting it put back up. Now, let's see if she does the one-handed free throw here.
I hope so. Someone's got to explain what happened, like where that came from.
It's like the granny shot from Semi-Pro.
It's a great movie.
I have to get some sort of quote in or something in about it.
She did it again.
Oh, I
Missed
almost
that one.
made it.
She made her first 2.
I wonder if that's like the way she practices them to try and get better at them, and so.
And now she can't shoot with the other. But correct me if I'm wrong. The left hand's basically doing nothing but support, right?
Yeah,
so
it's just guiding it. Yeah. Oh.
But the argument now is, well, now you're 50% from the free throw line, so maybe we should work on using the other hand. But a backcourt. Was that a backcourt?
No. No, and back in my day it was, but not
now, right?
So because
Explain
she
that.
left from the backcourt, caught the ball, and landed in the front court, in the old days that meant she was technically in the backcourt.
Still in the backcourt. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's about where the ball is now, right?
Yeah. You
that's
have to,
what I thought.
Yeah, that's not the right call.
Brown
from downtown.
I would have loved that thing to go in.
It was probably a walk with it.
Gardner, she's going to go back to the line again. She's got to make these, though.
Yeah, she's got to make these and get herself to 66%. Are you sure?
There's 3 of us in there.
Okay.
It's up to you. As Gardner makes the first. Somebody must have said something to her because she looked back in disgust after she made that at somebody. I believe it was a player on Martinsville.
Ooh, okay. Somebody making fun of her maybe.
Probably. Hey, if it goes in, it goes in. Missed that one. Bobcats, Newcomb gets it back. Bobcats wanted a foul right there. She gets her own rebound, puts it in. Bobcats down 8.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
They were down 18?
Yeah. Another turnover. Oh, lost it. Now we get a jump ball.
Jump ball. That
That'll
should be
go
Bobcat
Bobcats.
basketball. What a turn of events, Doug. Bobcats, we're over here talking about everything under the sun. 18-point lead for Martinsville. They were rolling. In the last 2 minutes, the Bobcats have cut it down to an 8-point lead.
Next thing you know, they're going to have it cut another
That'd be
half
nice.
again.
That'd be nice. You said we need to get down to 6 or so at some point. Bobcats, another opportunity. Puts it in. It's good. Martinsville's got to call a timeout at some point, I would think.
Yeah, you would think. This full court pressure is giving them a little trouble. They're making some passes they probably shouldn't.
Price looking to answer. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't go in, Doug, as Newcomb gets down the board.
Gives it to Brown. The other thing I would like to see them do is have a better, when we do get the rebound, have a better plan for getting it to the guards. Seems like we're always searching for the guard to get it to.
Bobcats looking to get it right here. 3-point ball by Turner, no good. Kicked out of bounds by Brown. Should be Martinsville ball. Good hustle there by Brown to try to get that. I would have liked to see Turner kind of seemed a little rushed right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Take our time and see if, I mean, most of our shots we're making are near the basket, so
right.
I don't see a lot of reason to throw up a three unless
attack.
Yeah.
Martinsville looking to kill a little clock here. Get back in their original as a foul, 3 seconds. They called it on the Bobcats.
Yeah, I missed what happened there.
There's a little battle underneath between Gardner and I believe Jordan Thomas. Nope, I don't have a 20, so I'm not sure who that player is. A couple players we don't have on the roster here. That's a backcourt.
Yeah,
that one was backcourt.
Oh, yeah.
She dribbled it back there herself.
Yeah. He wasn't on the line to see it.
No, he wasn't.
Unfortunately.
You know, it is tough with 2 officials, though.
It's so hard.
It's so tough. I mean, basketball is meant to be with 3 officials.
Yeah.
For sure. And just out of position there.
Yeah, just wasn't expecting it. You don't see it happen very often, so.
No.
But that 2 officials was the way it used to be all the time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. When I played, it was 2 officials. Back in the day.
Y'all were using peach baskets, right?
Yeah, and the deflated ball too. But
yeah, I believe that actually.
Yeah, no, it was 2. And my dad was a high school basketball official.
And Price, the leading scorer for Martinsville, by the way, missed both of her free throws. So here come the Bobcats. Gardner with underneath, steps out of bounds. Brown's going to have to bring the ball down for the Bobcats here.
Yeah, like I say, I would love to see us. I know how the varsity, the guard has a certain place they go when the rebound is made, and so that's where those guys always look. When they grab the ball, they're looking there immediately to make that pass. And I don't see that here. I see us kind of hunting and searching and looking.
Well, the Bobcats, a foul, I believe that's going to be called on Martinsville.
Yep.
As number 5.
That'll be her 4th, I believe.
Skyly Ukada. That's her 4th.
Yeah, that could be big if we could get her out of the game. She's been a big part of their fast break.
And that puts Turner at the line. The last there's 3.5 minutes to go. I would like to see the Bobcats attack the basket a little bit, right?
Yeah,
settle themselves, and as Turner misses the first here, Martinsville coach finally getting involved here. Hasn't taken a timeout yet.
Oh yeah,
but she is getting involved finally.
We've got 4 left as well, so there's opportunities there to.
Turner makes the second. You know, I think it's one of those things, if you're a coach, you almost want to see your guys fight through something, you know.
Yeah.
But at some point, you got to say, hey, let me help out here. But I think she's like, hey, we got to be able to fight through something like this. We were up 18. As the Bobcats get another steal, Newcomb jumps the pass. They tried to go down low on the block. Bobcats have an opportunity here, Doug.
Yep, down 5. It's working inside.
They get it to the high post, out to Turner. Right. Turner attacking. Shot is up and no good. Hayes trying to get the board. Out of bounds off Martinsville, so it'll be white ball. That was number 5. Skyly Ukada gets the rebound but steps on the line.
See if we have – let's get it into Hayes right here. And
I think they're going to try to, but that would seem too obvious. Bobcats going to turn it over instead.
And it wouldn't be backcourt if
It's an inverting whistle. That has to be an inverting whistle, right?
yeah, it should. There's no backcourt because she didn't possess it in the front court.
Well, in the official's defense, we touched it on this side of the line, but no one had retouched it on this side of the line.
Well, we didn't possess it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not. Yeah, it's not even touched. So we could have possessed it back here without them touching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But either way, it's got to be an inverting whistle.
It should be. Yeah.
That should be our ball. If I'm the coach, I would suggest that.
Yeah,
I'm not the coach.
I'm not sure he wants to argue it or just move on.
I don't know. At some point, you got to, right?
Yeah.
Because now, right, they get the ball, and they are going to the line now.
Yeah. Get the run clock. If I'm them, I'm running clock.
Man, Bobcats had a good opportunity there, too.
That was a big opportunity. Big opportunity missed. It felt like, I'm not sure why we threw it all the way out to the top of the key. It seemed like we had Hayes right there.
Right.
Just a quick little toss to her could have.
Off the glass, Jordan Thomas puts it in. That's number 12 for the Bobcats. Faven Dinku coming in here. I believe number 44, Kenya Von Collins, is going to come out. Dinku plays a lot of minutes for the Bobcats normally. Hasn't played yet tonight. Shot is up, no good. Tipped around, goes to Brown. So 3 minutes to go, Doug. As some bodies are flying on the floor now. The official went down. Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
Oh, is he okay?
I don't know.
I didn't see what happened.
I think he just tripped. Yeah, he went down hard. Wolf comes out, Wolf siding. As they're going to send the players to the bench. I think he just lost his footing.
Yeah, good. Okay, I was worried it might be worse.
Yeah, me too. Because he kind of wasn't moving for a second there.
Right. Shoe caught on the floor. Floor shark got him and.
Yeah, the sniper.
Yeah.
Now that he's okay, we can say that.
Yeah.
I hope he's fine. Gosh, Doug, if I fell right now, I'd be in serious trouble.
Yeah, me too. Should
be Bobcat ball underneath. Well, they may throw it in from up top because they were kind of in transition.
Yeah.
Well, they just – it's not considered a jump ball, right?
No, we possessed it, and there wasn't any reason for it to be a jump ball.
I wasn't sure. That's what the – yeah, I don't know the rule on that. Steal by Martinsville. Here they come. Shot is up, and it's good. 2 possessions in a row, by the way. The Bobcats have had some bad luck, so to speak. Screen set by the Bobcats. Turner with it. Turner attacking. Puts up a shot. Blocked by the Bulldogs. Dinku gets it back up. Turner shot is up. And it's good.
Nice.
Got the friendly roll there.
Absolutely. Get the 6. Now keep putting pressure on. Try and get turnover. Go get the ball.
Price with it for Martinsville. Looking to slow it down. 3 ball up. No, it's good. Martin.
That's a killer right there.
That's a dagger.
Oh.
That might be the game right there, Doug.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Between us.
Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't tell the girls that. So keep fighting, but that's a tough break. Bobcats turn it over. A foul's going to be called on Dinku.
It's just 4 on the Bobcats, so next one we'll put them in the bonus. Do we still call it a bonus now, or what would we?
Yeah, I think so, but there's no double bonus, which I hate.
Yeah.
They say it speeds the game up. By the way, it doesn't. You end up shooting more free throws.
I think so in the long run.
Martinsville inbounds here. Looking to go coast to coast with it. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Martinsville. Foul's going to be called.
I think that's going to be on Dinku, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foul number 12, Faven Dinku. That's her second.
Definitely fouled there.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got to be better about anticipating that shot and getting the box out.
Oh, absolutely.
That's one thing I see generally in girls basketball is boxing out is something that's could be better, can be improved quite a bit. A lot of these girls will stand there and kind of wait on the ball to come down. And it's like if you put your body between the person and the ball coming off, you got a better chance of getting it.
Bulldogs shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Nope. As Price almost picked that one off. That reminds me of like a free safety. Just waiting.
Yeah. Just like Landon Clark sitting back there waiting on that ball.
Oh, yeah. 3 ball up by Brown. Good!
Down to 7.
That was an NBA 3 right there.
That was huge, yeah.
Martinsville looking to answer. Shot is up, and a travel is going to be called on Martinsville.
Not sure I saw that.
I don't either.
She just went out of – she was not in control.
Not in control.
So you don't call a foul, but I wouldn't call
no
a
foul,
walk
nothing, just nothing.
Let it go, yeah.
Let it go. Bobcats turn it over again. They get it out to Akata. Uceda. That's how you pronounce that.
Uceda. Okay.
Uceda.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Eucada. That makes way more sense. Bobcats answer. Brown. 35-42. 1 minute to go. Bobcats looking to press up. I thought they were going to call a foul on Brown there.
Probably could have been.
It's one of the, but we got the ball.
Yeah, take it. 7 points.
I think Martinsville assumed it was just going to be their ball.
Yeah, I think she did. I think she was surprised when she saw it.
Turner.
Another big 3.
No good. In and out. Wow.
I wasn't watching her feet, so
I thought
called for the travel, but I don't know.
Hey, between you and me, I think she was bumped there.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I thought a foul was going. Hey, I am stagnant here just watching, so sometimes you see things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Shot is up and good.
Good pass. Good vision right there. She was wide open. They got to bring the ball in.
Timeout by Martinsville.
Use the first one.
First time out of the game. Probably a good time.
With 54 seconds left.
Yeah. In their defense, they played a really good game through basically 3.5 quarters.
Yeah.
But the last half of this one, it's been all Bobcats.
They gave some life, and the girls have jumped on it and ran with it.
Well, Doug, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. We said Brown made a hustle play, and I said you see your teammate make that hustle play, and you either go up or you go down from that moment on, right? Yep. And that's basically been where we saw a change going up, up, and up, and everyone's involved and everyone's feeling it. Also, out of nowhere, we get one-handed free throws. That probably sent a morale booster.
Absolutely.
And so you're back in this thing, 37-42, a minute to go. Have to get a steal on the inbound, right?
Yeah, that'll be your first thing, is set up to try and get a steal on the inbounds, and if not, then try and get potentially a quick foul. I don't know what our foul situation is, but hopefully you can get a quick foul, send them the line for a chance to hopefully for them to miss some free throws and get the ball back. We've got to be quick to shoot. We're with 5. We don't have to be too quick, but we need to score pretty quickly. So we're going to match up. It looks like man to man. I'd really like to see us stay in the more of a zone trap type of.
I agree with you. They're going to send one long, and they do. Price going to go coast to coast with it. Shot is up and good. She wasn't missing that. That was that's a textbook play right there.
Yeah,
I saw that coming a mile away.
That's the classic play when somebody's pressing up on you on the front court. You do that.
Brown looking to attack through the contact. Rebounded by Gardner. Gardner puts it up. Dinku grabs it. Turner. Shot is up, and it's good. I'd call a timeout if I was the Bobcats.
Yeah, so that way you could set up the defense.
Yeah. You got 4 of them. Can't take them with you. Foul's going to be called. That's a good call there.
Good foul, too.
Yeah, it's a good
Didn't let her get the shot off.
No.
We got to have a plan, so we need Brown to be quick to get that ball in and go.
By the way, that was Gardner's 4th foul.
Oh, that's not good. But with 23 seconds, it's
moot.
Yep.
I would have loved a timeout there after that made bucket by the Bobcats.
Yep.
Between you and me.
I agree. Gives you a chance to set up your defense. We got a timeout now. So hopefully he's setting up something to get it down the court quickly.
She made the first. Missed the first, right?
Missed the first.
44-39. Bobcats trail by 5. I mean, if you get another miss here, Doug, still 23 seconds, attack the boards, right? Attack the paint.
Absolutely.
Have to.
Yep.
You don't need a 3.
No.
You got to, at minimum, make them foul you.
Yep.
But you want the bucket.
I would just drive the basket. They haven't really seemed to stop us too much going to the basket, so just continue doing that. Either Brown or Garner, or I'm going blank on the other name. Turner. Turner's the one that seems to be hot from getting close. If it's me, I'd probably have Turner back here.
I would too.
In the front court and let Brown get the inbounds and drive all the way and either take it to the hole or dish it off to Turner.
Shot is up by Martinsville. That one's no good as well. Tipped around a little bit. Dinku comes up with it, and she's going to be called for a travel, which she did.
Yep.
She got a little ahead of herself.
Get excited. Get happy.
That's the downfall to post players dribbling the basketball that you love so much.
Quick update on the boys. They're down 50-44 with about a minute left in the game.
They were up 10.
Yeah, it must have fallen apart. Bad third quarter. Martinsville had 19 to their 14.
Price is going to attack it. She goes down hard. She's going to go to the free throw line. Price pretty much putting the Bulldogs on her back right now.
She's quite the player. I've been very impressed.
I wonder what grade she's in. It wouldn't surprise me if she was an 8th grader, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I just wouldn't be shocked by that.
Nope. Agree.
Shot is up, and no good by Price. Unexpected miss there. I'd pretty much penciled it in the stat sheet.
So 12 seconds. We got to definitely get it down the floor quick.
Yeah. Second one's up, and that one is good by Price. So Bobcats down 6. Out of bounds off Martinsville, so we'll be Bobcat ball, but that did take 2 seconds off. I like this press by Martinsville here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Killing as much clock as they can. Bobcats throw it up to Turner. Turner puts it up. It's going to be no good, and that's basically going to be your game. Brown gets it and puts it up. And that's the game, but you know what? A lot of credit to the Bobcats. Down 18 in the third.
Yep.
And they fought all the way back.
Yeah, it was a really good effort on getting some momentum and taking advantage of it. Just couldn't pull it out in the end.
And that's going to be your JV contest. Doug, I got to know, are you staying with me for the varsity, or are you going to go,
I got permission to, so I might as well, right?
Yeah, I'd love to have you.
All right.
All right, so Doug will be with us for the varsity. I'll be here. Again, thank you to Elite AC and Heating. And we'll be back. Varsity, about 20-ish minutes, give or take. Michael Davis, Bobcat Sports Live.